All right. Wow. I can AI generate backgrounds. Yeehaw. Welcome, everybody. Hang on just a second. I'll get some intro music going and we will get started. What do I feel like listening to today? Hmm. Maybe this one. Whoa, that was weird. My computer's freaking out. All right. Um, Let me see. Why is it doing this? All right, let's switch to this. Go down all the way to the end. Wow, my computer's glitching hard. I think we're down at the bottom there. Okay, let me get back up here. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. 1 second here. Make it a little easier on my compute Adora. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Fuzzy and Buttercup. Two lovely mods. Brenda Baldoff, welcome to you, ma'am. Vaughn, good morning to you. The lovely Southern Yankee, how are you? Good morning to you. Kimberly is in the house. Cricket Cinema's here. What's up, Cricket Cinema? Free to be me is here. Rocks in a box is here. Happy Saturday to you. Oh boy, do we ever have a show for you today. Valerie Lund is in the house. If I end up not like if it's glitching and you don't hear me for a second, hang in there. Having some computer issues. I restarted and everything. I don't know what's going on here. Um, but we got a great show for you all today. Dragonfly trip. What's up, Carol? Nice to have you here. Stranded in Cali. Yes. Where's that info at, uh, Carol? We'll try to help you out a little bit here. Laura of Lottie's in the house. What's up, Laura of Lottie? Nice to have you here as well. Um, this is what kind of day it is for me. A little bit of snow today. The first snow of the season. Little dusting. This is the latest I can ever remember in all my decades of living in good old Denver, Colorado. How late in the season the first snowfall almost lasted all of November without snowfall. And then I wake up this morning to a little light dusting. So it's a little bit snowy here in Denver. Well, not anymore. It's nice and sunny, but a little bit of snow on the ground is what I'm trying to say. All right, this is what I'm talking about here. This is what type of day it is today. It's a crack kills type of day. The snow is on the ground, y'all. The snow is on the ground. Um, so anyways, Ellie's in the house. What's up, Ellie? Nice to have you here. It's all Vaughn's fault. Riddle is her sidekick, and Dad Ant is financially backing them all. There, I said it. I feel better now. MLH, you can continue. Well, I mean, Denise H is in the house. What's up, Denise? Nice to have you here as well. I mean, crack kills. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, Ellie. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Brandon says, guess what, MLH? You're not vile enough. Well, how about this for vile? Is that vile enough for you? Is that getting there, Brandon? Is that vile enough? Please tell me that's vile enough. I'm a vile human being, ain't I? We only have a very light dusting. Yes. Valerie Lund is in the house, snowing here in Wisconsin. You guys hate those stereotypes, right? I shouldn't do that. You know, those dumb stereotypes of people from Wisconsin. I know I'm doing it wrong, Valerie. Paige's in the house. I used to love grilled cheese. Oh, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Okay. I uh, uh I watched that stream yesterday or day before now, right? What is today? Yeah, day before. All right. Let's go. 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 Wow. It's gonna be one of those type of days today. Max Headroom showing up. I've got something going on with this computer. Just hang in there. Don't freak out. I am not AI. I am not AI. I am not Max Headroom. I don't know what the hell's going on. Damn it. Norma Jean, what's up? Nice to have you here. All right, let's see here. Becky's in the house. What's up, Becky? So I got to give credit where credit is due. All right. He did something good for a change. Man Bear Pig, which he's going to have a new nickname that I'm going to debut on Monday, y'all. I'm going to debut a new nickname for. Oh boy. Oh, what's going on? Let me look at my sound settings here. I think everything is kosher, but you know, we're gonna have a Max Headroom day, y'all. I love it. Hold on. All right, we're good there. We are good there. Everything seems kosher. All right. Sound settings are all right. I don't know what's going on here, y'all. All right. Jojo, welcome. NJS, welcome. Kind of emo. Dadan, welcome. Yeah, San Andreas Fault has nothing on MVP's crack. Okay, let's go over it real quick before we get into the comments. Okay, I'm going to give him credit. All right, he did something good for a change. He fed a bunch of people. I will not knock him for that at all. But I will knock him for some other things. Number one, there was a good chunk at the beginning of that stream where he did not have gloves on. Guys, remember how up in arms he was over Becky not having gloves and not having. Oh, here's another thing. Did he all of a sudden get MLH some vice script stat? How dare you, Ellie? How dare you? Huge butt. Yes, Paige. All right. So a couple things. At the beginning of that stream, when he was handling the food before he started grilling, he did not have gloves on. He didn't have gloves on. Sorry, just pointing it out, right? Also, did Man Bear Pig somehow did he get All right. Is that better? Can y'all hear me? All right. Better now? Why can't you pretend you can hear? All right. Is it better now? All right. Phew. Oh my God. You know what? I might not be able to do the comment show today. It might be a shortened show, and I might have to do a supersized show next week. So if we continue to have these problems, then I'll just go ahead and end it, and then we shall just call it a day, and I will keep those comments, even though I've got a ton of comments. I'm sorry, Jojo. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. So, no food handling license, which he hammered Becky on, right? He sure hammered Becky on that one. Boy, the Becky was the most awful person in the world cooking for people, right? It was awful what Becky was doing. All right. Yeah, new grifting for me coming in, incoming, Ellie, for sure. What's up, Kels? Nice to have you here. Keeper, what's up? Just got Bertie out of bed instead of hitting the snooze button. Oh, wow. All right. So, all right. It's one of those type of days. One of those type of days, y'all. I'm gonna give it a go for just a little bit more. Hold on one second. I might go silent again. All right. I think we're okay for a little bit. The silent stream, that's what I should call it. Are you running the show from Chun-Li's van, breaking down again, Citizens Erase Muse? Yeah, it seems that way. I don't know what's going on, man. My audio is how many times he washes his hands? Like none. And he eats his boogers too. Pooh, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. Okay, you know what? So that was the first observation that I got. The other thing, do you guys remember a criticism that I got for doing my last homeless outreach run was the hot dogs, right? Not very healthy, right? I don't know why he would ever do that. It's disgusting, you know. Grilled cheese sandwiches, y'all. Grilled cheese sandwiches, not exactly the beacon of healthy foods, right? So those are just my observations, but again, I want to give him credit. I want to give him credit for doing the right. Oh, that's the other thing, Jojo. Thank you for reminding me. Also, soda's not very healthy either. Yeah, David B was disappointed with me, wasn't he, Dad Ant? I love grilled cheese too, Ellie. I don't have any problems with him feeding people because they love it. They love to be fed warm food. It was a good thing that he did. Right? Danny, welcome. Nice to have you in chat. Don't criticize others for doing things that you do. Do you understand? And the other thing that soda, very unhealthy. There was no diet soda in there. A lot of people out there are diabetics and they're desperate. They'll drink anything. So, hmm. Yeah, this is just going to be a crazy stream. All right, hang in there. I'm going to try one more thing, y'all. one more thing. I gotta check my internet speed. It might be my internet. If it's my internet, I'll shut it down and we'll try it again um, next week. Next week will be an uber supersized edition if we can't get through this. Let's go there. Test. Ugh, hate this stuff. Sorry. Well, my internet is blazing fast, so it ain't the internet. It's like it's like literally 1 gigabits. Almost 1 gigabit, like 900. Definitely not the internet. I'm having gremlins for sure. Okay, one more time. One more time. Hold on. All right. Okay. Comment. For some reason, I recall someone saying they will use feeding the homeless to go viral. But where did I hear that? I can't remember. Help. Oh, one more thing, right? One more thing. One more thing, y'all. Remember someone saying criticizing me for having homeless people on camera? Ah, it's a YouTube issue. Okay. Thanks, Carrie Ann. Thanks, Carrie. Do you guys remember him saying that basically I'm not gonna have anybody on camera? I remember that very distinctly. I'm not gonna have anybody on camera. Every single person he served, he had on camera. Don't be a hypocrite, man, bear, pig. Don't be a hypocrite. Okay? You are a hypocrite and a fucking liar about a lot of things. Man, bear, pig lies and lies and lies a lot. Liar, hypocrite. All right? Let's try to get through some of this, okay? I'm going to share screen here. Uh, there we go. We got to get through some of this. Drifter Wars with another great comment here. Let me go back here so I make sure that you guys can hear me. Oh, this is a response to a comment. Hold on 1 second. Arlene says, "What does that creep even have to even cry about? Too much free money flowing in, and he's scared his old." I started his live late, and right when he started crying, he put it on private. Oh, you caught that too. He cried because he actually believed all the hype in his own chat and others' channels chat about people turning up at court to get his bond revoked, including his own sister. Kitty was mentioned. He could not believe wasn't getting locked up. We all knew he wasn't getting locked up. MLH, Ellie, and many others said as much. Yeah, we did. We did. All right. So let's go. I'm going to try to get through. I know it's going to be painful, but we got to get through these comments, y'all. Um, Breeze says mac and also green bean casserole. Yeah, that, I mean, it's common. We went over that. We had a fun stream. Here we go. I'm so grateful for Big Chief on this day. I am grateful for Big Chief as well. Mattered a lot. He came in person to support Becky. I agree. Becky needs someone like Big Chief to protect her from Man Bear Pig's foot soldiers like Josiah attacking her verbally and physically, as he has a history of getting violently physical with others. I couldn't All right, it's gonna be touch and go for a bit. Big Chief is in the house. Oh, is he? Is Big Chief in the house? Yeah. All right. Yeah, read on. I know JoJo's gonna be one of those streams. Sorry. I apologize. Dougie, I'll fight you for the blame of putting him in a cage, LOL, since he has already said that I'm responsible. We might as well make it true. Oh, Gina, what did you do? Is Gina in the house? Do we have Gina here? I need to ask her. I thought he sold. Ah, max headroom. Somebody's fucking with this computer, y'all. I tell you what. Can you guys all hang around? I can restart and see if that helps. Are you guys willing to wait for about 2 minutes? you know. Um. Yeah. Anybody? Sure. Okay. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna restart this computer. See if that helps. Okay. Be right back. Hang with us. Hang with me on this first snow of the season in Denver, Colorado. All right. Back. Hopefully. We're people who go into KK's and Red's chat page says, oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Get out of here. NordVPN. Get out of here. All right. Let me make sure everything's kosher. Okay. So far, so good. Where does MLH read the comments from? I'm not sure where to comment. Well, on any of my videos, Kels. That was so fast, Paige. I try. I mean, I've got a nice computer. Um, Let me put these back up on the screen here for you all. Community, boom. Let's make sure we're uh sort by the newest. Okay, let's go all the way to the bottom. Again. Again. Hold on. We'll get there. Lots of comments, y'all. Lots and lots of comments. All right. So here we go. We're at the bottom here. Let me go over here so I can make sure I'm still, you guys, I heard that in his live. I had to laugh. Free to be me says. Okay. Was it me again who was trying to get him revoked? Whatever, Gina says. All right. Crying. Can't stop crying, Jan T says. Yeah, it was the how to waive your right to a speedy trial was a great stream. So happy on that. Anna from Canada says regarding the mac and cheese versus green bean food war, at least we should agree on Yorkshire pudding. I think I've had Yorkshire pudding before, Anna. Decent. Okay. Um, Drifter Wars says he is using the UPS store on Hollywood Boulevard for his address. The UPS store is a retail location for UPS services offering a range of shipping printing services according to California law. No, you cannot use a UPS store or address for a driver's license because a driver's license requires a permanent residential address for identification purposes, and UPS stores a business address, and an RV is not a permanent address. Would it be classified as doxing Man Bear Pig if you gave out the UPS store's address? Good points, for sure. Kim A, hope you all had a blessed Thanksgiving. Dougie, we could sure share our dinners together. We seem to enjoy the same foods. Huh? Is that an offer, Kim A? I mean, you have to ask Dougie. I can't speak for him. But you know. Um, let's see. What else do we got here? I saw Z leave a comment in Cheese Chat which said, been at Cheese for 15 minutes now, my eyes are closed. Would that refer to what would that refer to? Is that why MVP stays at her place and acts strange doing satanic dances on her front lawn? Oh, good question. I mean, you're just asking questions, Drifter Wars. Gina says, doesn't he have to change the channel name since Defenders Advance is trademarked? I don't think he needs to change it. I mean, Dadan can answer that question better than I can. Drifter, and I think Dadan's in chat. So if you could answer that, Dadan, that'd be great. I think they did a deal. If we can believe Scott, he said he did a deal and paid $1,000 to get his channel back. Oh well, you know. All right, Drifter Wars. Very simple analogy, easy enough for even David B to understand. If you wear a baklava and take a gun into a bank and rob it, you are a bank robber. However, if you just think about doing it and talk about doing it, you are not a bank robber. There is no plea deal on offer. So if you just think and talk about the possibility of getting a plea deal, you did not actually have a plea deal. Nobody has actually offered a plea deal. Nothing has been put in writing and set in stone. If there was a plea deal, then show the receipts. Show us the document and the actual wording of the terms and conditions of the imaginary plea deal. There is no plea deal, so why keep lying and say there's one? No doubt, Drifter Wars. Lord of the Fat Guy says MVP keeps accusing Riddle of 2 murders, which is defamation and slander. For more on that, you can definitely look. I almost give up, y'all. That was pretty funny. Let's see. Where was I? She has mentioned this, and his response was, I said Riddle committed murder because she said something about a murder and hadn't bothered to contact me and talk about it in detail. So I assume it must be true and can keep saying it. Wow, that's great logic and good to know. So if anyone accuses MVP of anything and he doesn't contact them and talk about it in detail, then they can assume it's true and can keep on saying it. That's a great point. Oh, he thinks he's made. Yeah, I heard that, Pooh. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no plea deal. No plea deal at all. At all, y'all. No plea deals given. None have even been discussed, as far as we all know. All right, let's continue because I want to get through this. Replay crew, Southern Yankee says, I missed the first 38 minutes of the show. Just want to weigh in on the vote. Love mac and cheese, but I never had it at Thanksgiving side dish. I'm a Yankee. I grew up in Jersey, but have been in North Carolina for 40 years now. Always been green bean casserole. I like that as well. Maybe it's just a Yankee thing. Well, thank you for your opinion, Southern Yankee. It was a spirited debate. I think we had a lot of fun. I think the bottom line is they're both great. Dougie and I mean, sometimes you play off of each other, and that's what happened there. All right, let's continue. Could he rack more felonies up for this crap? Oh, don't be surprised, Breezy. I'm gonna sing just like Man Bear Pig was singing about his bleeding butthole. Oh, wait for it, y'all. Jojo, who's in chat, says, gutted, I missed this. If I knew I'd have stayed up. Mac and cheese vote here. Although I do love green beans and every other bean. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. It might be rough here. Hang on one second here. All right. No roughness. We're good. Melissa Mendez says the LAPD chief is a male. I know him well. We served on the same board of directors together. Numerous female brass members of LAPD. I don't believe he's smart enough to notice their insignia. I agree, Melissa. He bragged about oh, that was the chief of police. First of all, nobody saw anybody. From my view, maybe there was someone there, but as you pointed out, if it was a female, the LAPD chief is a male. So there's that. Liar, man, bear, pig. Good Juju Travel says he's pocketing his 10K grift money and now begging for a plea. He will use a public defender. No day, no doubt. Too late. Bye bye. I tend to agree with that, Juju. Paige says replay crew green beans for Thanksgiving, mac and cheese for Xmas because the cheese goes better with ham. It's the law. Um, Paige, how dare you? King Charles says you'll be handing out turkeys like Nino Brown. All right, so I did the math, y'all, and I'm gonna come clean. I on the stream I said 1,200 and some odd dollars. It didn't come out to that. It came out to $1,152, which, by the way, I provided receipts. Um, uh, amazing singer. Oh, that's right, Jojo. He's an amazing singer. Um, I did the math. We made altogether $1,152. So it wasn't 1,200, like I said. I was off by about 50 bucks or so. So forgive me for that. My math was wrong. I was doing it on the fly as we were going along and I messed up. My bad. But 1,152, of which I've already spent, I believe, what was it, $822, and I still got to get a PO box, and I still have to buy the food. So pretty much the money is used up. I just got a notification that while I was on this stream, I got a good chunk. Let's see, what did I get today? Hold on. I'll tell you what I got. Hold on. I got, what did I get? Hold on. Delivered today. Oh, I got a bunch of goodies. Wow, I got the lip balm. I got the deodorant. I got the tissues. I got the hand warmers. I got the hand lotion and, or skin lotion, I should say, and the body wipes as well, because I figured, people could use that too. So I'm still awaiting. Let me tell you what I'm awaiting, everybody. My orders. Hold on. Let me look. I'm still awaiting. Um, Looks like more like sunscreen. I did buy sunscreen. And it was sunscreen. Come on. Give me the info. Sorry, guys. I want to be transparent with y'all. Okay, so I got sunscreen, 100 packs of sunscreen. So everybody will get at least one. And also some socks, some extra socks, ankle socks, because there were no socks in those care kits, which the care kits are awesome. They are coming, I believe, on Friday, next Friday. So I will get these kits, which have drawstring bags, beanies, um, hygiene kit like toothbrush, soap, some nail clippers. There's razors for the men or the women. The women could use them too. Gloves. Oh, Dougie's calling me. I'm live, dude. All right, I text Dougie. Also, let's see. Oh, emergency blankets come with that kit too. Beanies, gloves, hats. Well, beanies are hats. Oh, and like these wicked scarves. too. So 72 people. I'm putting together 72 kits. Some of the kits are going to have a couple of extra things. I don't think it matters too much. I bought in bulk, right? So for instance, the lip balm. I think there's 144, so that actually equates to two a bag. But there's other things like the um like the deodorant, for instance, I think is like 100. So some people will get two of them. I mean, it's just going to be random. It's all going on the homeless outreach stream, which I'm guessing will be. Oh, Mrs. J, I thought about that, right? Um, I did think about that, Mrs. J, and I promise you on the next one, I will get feminine hygiene stuff. There weren't a lot of great options for that, and I'm gonna need a female to advise me on that. And also in January, I will be getting a PO box, so if you guys want to send stuff, you can. All right. So there's a lot going on. Ah, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. What's up, Mater? Yeah, I'm streaming from the bathroom. Yeah, Al SoCal's in the house. What's up, Al? All right. I'm back. I should be back. Let me pull up on the screen the Thank you very much, Pup Groomer, for your 5 gifted memberships. I really, really appreciate it. Grip for a hot dog cart. Yeah, that would be awesome, Becky. Okay, can you guys hear me? I want to make sure before I continue. Let's get through this. I'm going to try to get through this, y'all. Thank you very, very much, Pup. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Anybody hear me? We get okay, cool. Thank you, Southern Yankee. All right, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. Don't spend it all on sunglasses. Oh, thanks, Paige. Thanks for digging at me. I'm definitely not spending it. Although sunglasses would be an interesting item to get the homeless, wouldn't it? That would be kind of a nice thing to do, I would think. Save people's eyes. Yeah, I'll think about that. Barbara says, excellent. I agree. Buttercup, who's in the chat with the emojis. Thank you very much, Buttercup. Ham it up again. That song made me cry. I'm not great. And I played it. Jojo, how dare you do that to me? I really, really appreciate that though. Matmore, congrats, MLH in chat. Yes, congratulations to all of you guys too. That's wonderful watching live stream says. I agree. This is great. Gina says, can't wait to watch the stream. It's coming soon, probably a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I will be doing a homeless outreach stream as soon as I get all this stuff, in and get all those bags put together. Bernie's going to help me with that. We're going to have fun. Keeper says, yay, congratulations. Great job. Thank you very much, Keeper. Happy Thanksgiving, Monster Squad, Rochelle says. Thank you, Rochelle. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member. And to all the new members, welcome on in. CBF says, effing A, Bubba. Yes, that's right. We smashed it. Honestly, I didn't even expect us to get up to the $450 mark. I was hoping to get $451 so I could gloat a little bit, but you guys just knocked it out of the park. It was we might have hit a little glitch. Hold on. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Okay, you can still hear. Okay, cool. Fantastic, everyone. Thanks, MLH. Thank you, Afila. I will be buying hot dogs, by the way. That'll be the easiest thing to hand out, especially with everything else that's going on with the little backpacks, drawstring backpack giveaway that I'm going to do with a bunch of great items that you guys um, gave me the opportunity to buy. So thank you very much. Bernie says, Happy Thanksgiving. Beachcomber, great work, everyone. Thank you very much, Beachcomber. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. NJS says Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Blessed Gloria, same thing. Thank you, Gloria. Hope you had a great day. Jackie, Happy Thanksgiving, MLH Bernie and fam. Thank you very much, Jackie. I really appreciate you. Anna from Canada, the lovely Anna from Canada. Happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. Thank you very much, Anna. I know you guys have something similar. I can't remember when it is. I think it's earlier in November, if I'm not mistaken, Anna. Denise H, who's in chat, says Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Thank you very much. Bernie. Yes, thank you very much, Gina. Sandy says, Hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your mac and cheese. Sandy. Mom needs a beach house. Happy Thanksgiving to MLH Bernie and fam. Thank you very much. Mom needs a beach house. Cinderella, happy Thanksgiving. Jonathan Mazzilli, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. Janet, happy Thanksgiving to you and Bernie and family. Gobble, gobble. Thank you very much, Janet. I appreciate you. Peach King, happy Thanksgiving. Manuel, don't forget hand warmers. They are always handy, not just for hands. I remember from last homeless outreach, Manuel, I have one leftover hand warmer thing, and I bought another one because it was on quote unquote sale during Black Friday. And now I have twice as much to give everybody as far as hand warmers go. So there'll probably be at least 2 packs in each sack. So awesomeness there. CBF. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay, we should be back now. Um, get to a couple of comments here. Uh, Paige says Mrs. J was almost an inevitable you'd land here. The bike and disgusting chat are truth telling refugees. You always sought the truth and corrected the record if you were mistaken. I respect that. What am I doing? Doug says. I don't know. This product sucks. What the hell? I know. Grift. Southern Yankee says, MLH, have you checked the prices at the shipping stores? They will accept mail for people and they have a real address they give you to use. Not sure, but they may be cheaper than P.O. Box. Denise, I'm gonna try. I've got a lot on my plate. So I really am going to try. Um, let's see. Read faster. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day as well. Thank you, CB. All right. Sorry, guys. Hang on. It's rough here. Drifter War says, make this make sense. So we are to believe that she was so upset with Scott and she got so hurt when he body shamed Audit LA and called her fat. She knows she is fat and took it that if Scott hates all fat women, then he must hate her as well. She said as much in several videos where she expressed her upset with Scott for body shaming a woman. So she popped up on his panel and explained how Scott body shaming another woman deeply upset her. But then she herself went on to body shame Aaron, making fun of his tight white shirt sticking to his wet, sweaty body and his belly being that fat that he looked pregnant. Hypocrisy. Every one of that group are hypocritical. So it's okay for her to body shame people, but it's not okay for Scott to body shame her by body shaming Audit LA. Just yeah, that's an interesting. I don't know what you guys got from that, but yeah, it's crazy. They're hypocrites. All right, let's continue on. Rib Guy says, "Thank for all you do, MLH. Thank you very much, Rib Guy. Thank you, MLH from Still Sassy. Thank you." Barbara says, "Excellent. Thank you for how you help those in need." Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, no problems. I don't think. I think we're still going. Trust me, we'll get through this. Thank you, MLH. Lemony K says, check the UPS store. Gina says, I'll check today if I have time. I'll stop by. You can opt to have those packages sent to your local post office. If not, disclosing your physical address is the goal. I don't want to give people my physical address, not because I don't trust people, but because if it happens to slip out, then um, there could be a myriad of issues with that, Donna. That's why. Paige says, "Wow, I bet a package-sized PO box on Hollywood Boulevard costs a fortune. Probably does." Buttercup, thank you for the emojis. Doug, but yet dumbass has one PO box. He sure lives pretty well for a jobless bum. I agree, Dougie. Sandy, bummer. Okay, now I know something better will come your way. Yeah, it will. I'm happy you made those backpack kits for them. They sound perfect. Have not made them yet. They're not here yet, but I will make them, and it's going to be awesome. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. Um, Xenu Free says, "Aw, that's so amazing. I love Xenu Free. Such a sweet person. Huge thank you for helping and the community for helping to pitch in. Bring more good to the world is never wrong. I love all of this. I do too." Breezy says, "That's awesome. Thank you very much, Breezy. Keeper of the list, a PU box. It might smell a bit. How dare you, Keeper?" Thank you, MLH. Brenda says, "Thank you, Brenda." Harry Nut says, "Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend, and Keeper of the list." So cool, MLH. Thank you very much, Keeper, and everybody, for your kind comments. We got through all of them. Let's see if we got any naughty comments. I'm sure we have a few held ones. I think you should go after the person that made all the and said all the vile things and threats, Pippi says. Um, Pippi, no. Okay. I'm going to approve that comment and I'm going to tell you why. I don't want another war. All right. I've got enough going on as it is. So no, I'm not gonna do that. But I do appreciate your comment. Paige, yeah, okay, also with the same thing. Okay. Let's see if I got any mentions. Hang tight just a second. All right. KT Peta, congratulations on all the people for donating. It was very successful. For the homeless, total raised by the end of the stream today, $1,128. It was actually $1,152, but point taken, KT. Thank you very much for the congratulations. Jojo mentioned me. Thank you very much, Jojo, for that. I really do appreciate it. KT Peta with another mention. Make sure you visit KT Peta's, help her out a little bit. Subscribe to KT Peta's, okay? CT3 Cop Watch mentioned me. I think I mentioned that last week on the video that I did. Thank you very much. And Paige a week ago. Thank you. And that's it. All right, so we're caught up on everything. Let's go back, make sure there's no published ones that I missed. Yeah, I already did that comment, so we're good. All right, let's finish up. Let's wrap up here. Um, let's see, what else do we got here? You don't want a dead cat delivered to you like Saul either. Been a lot of that going on, Paige. That I mean, I don't look. I know of another person that had another dead animal presented at their door. I will say, if anybody tries that shit with me, it's not going to work. I have a very good security system that will capture everything, your face. So you can try, right? You can try, but most of the time I'm here. So I will be alerted to your presence. And if you try that shit, um, you will get in trouble. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Um, I'm an activist here, so I take the highest measures of security. Other than having a bodyguard, you're not going to get to me. Right. I don't have a bodyguard, but I have everything else. Okay. So don't think you can do that shit here. Not going to work. All right. You don't really need a package size mailbox. The PO will hold them for you. Is that true, Pyrex? If that's true, then I'll just get the cheapest PO box, and that'll be that. Call the FBI if someone does that. Benson says, "Yeah, I agree." And I have all the contacts to get things expedited. So you really don't want to do that here. You really don't. Don't want to do that. Later, Keeper. Thank you very much for your comments, buddy. I appreciate you. Um, let's see. What else do we got? Okay, I think we're caught up. So let's finish. Yeah, yes, unless you were getting a tons of package every day, it is fine. All right, Pyrex, I'll try it out. I'll just get the little cheapest PO box and you know. I mean, are you made aware that those boxes are there? Do they like leave something inside your PO box to let you know? I mean, if package is too big for your box, they will put a slip in. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, pup. Yes, you have a bodyguard. Bernie will protect you, Marth. It's the other way, Marth. Bernie is a definite lover. I mean, she's not a fighter. She's 4'9", y'all. 1 inch away from being classified as a little person. So I mean, she really is. She's such a sweet person, man. Bernie is the best. Um, Thank you, Pyrex and Pup. I appreciate you. Phoenix Book Girl, welcome. Let's talk a little bit about that Thanksgiving stream, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to knock him for feeding the homeless, right? But hypocrisy needs to be pointed out. No, where's your food handler's license, Man Bear Pig? You have a food handler's license? I mean, this is what you harped on Becky for a couple weeks, from what I remember. If you have informed delivery, you will know it is there too. Okay, Pyrex, thank you for the thing. Most places also have a text service when you get a package. Oh, okay, Paige. I'm gonna go to the UPS store or the FedEx store and see if they have PO boxes and how much they are and stuff like that. That Um, so let's wrap up. Don't be hypocritical. I mean, look, you did a good thing, Man Bear Pig. I'm not gonna knock you for feeding homeless people, but I will say you said you were on Skid Row, but I question that because I got it on good authority from a little birdie who may or may not be in chat. She knows exactly where you were, Man Bear Pig, and it wasn't Skid Row exactly. You were too afraid to go to the Skid Row part of things. You were in front of like a mission, quote unquote mission. um, MLH, every professional needs two lovely assistants, bookends, to help hand out food and items. KTP to Bernie's going to be with me. And maybe Flea. So you might be right on that, KT. Turner's in the house. What's up, Turner? I knew Bernie was my kind of person. I am an inch shorter. You're 4'8". You're considered a little person, Turner. That's really cute, Turner. Thanks for sharing. I think the UPS stores might charge per package to hold. Ooh, that sucks. All right. He was on Beverly Hills. He was on the Beverly Hills of Skid Row, Becky says. Yeah, see? So there you go. No, Mrs. J, he was not. I mean, he was on the peripheral of Skid Row. The reason he chose to set up shop where he was because there was other people handing out food, and he's quite. I think he's quite afraid of homeless people, to be honest. At least any mass of homeless people. He was in front of Sun's Market. Becky says. Ah, there you go. Person of small stature, Jojo says. Yes, person of small stature. Yep. All right, Turner, I got you. Very, very good. He was in the safest place he could be, Paige says. Yes. So this image that he gives off, that he tries to give off of being righteous and all this shit, he's full of fucking shit, y'all. He is full of fucking shit. By the way, how many days are in November here? Uh, by the way, this is a super successful month for the channel. Only 30 days. So Monday will be when we do DT, it'll be December. Um and a large part thanks to all you guys in the homeless outreach money that I've already spent most of. 30. Thank you guys. Man Bear Pig has butt plugs has major more balls than Man Bear Pig does on a good day. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it is what it is, Dougie. He's far from righteous, 100%, Brenda. Like I said, I'm not going to knock him for feeding homeless people, but there's a lot of hypocrisy. Calling me out, that my giving out hot dogs was disgusting. I mean, grilled cheese sandwich is great, but not very healthy, right? Also, the soda that you handed out, Man Bear Pig, I give water, way healthier than soda, right? And also, you didn't take into consideration a lot of those people have diabetes that are out there, especially the older ones. Why are you handing out sodas to people with diabetes? Oh yeah, 400 pounds. Check this out, Dougie. Um, I think he's nearing 400 pounds if he's not already there. I think he's already there, y'all. I think he's about 400 pounds. And then he had the nerve to complain that it was our fault, y'all. It's DT's fault that he's and MLH's fault that he's 400 pounds. Anyone notice he had the same shirt on? Oh, I noticed that too. I mean, why bother putting on a different shirt, stinky cat, right? If you don't know their medical conditions, you could be putting them in jeopardy. 100%, Brenda. And people are desperate. They'll eat and drink almost anything, right? So you give a person with diabetes a can of soda. Did you think that maybe getting some diet soda might have been a decent idea? You know, Flabby Boy for sure, Citizen Erase Muse. Steeler fans in the house. What's up, Steeler? Also, who puts onions on a grilled cheese? Well, that's another thing. And mayonnaise apparently rocks. Ugh. I mean, look, like I said, I'm not gonna knock him for doing that. You know, I mean, but don't be hypocritical and call me out on giving people hot dogs, which definitely has a protein, right? Which I think is even a little bit better than, I think hot dogs are a little bit better than that processed cheese. By the way, how much did he spend on bread and processed cheese slices? anybody anybody want to venture to guess? You know, I mean, where's the receipts, man, bear pig? I love onions, but I don't know. I'm Scottish, Jojo says. No, I love onions too, Jojo. I don't have any problems with him cooking the onions. I mean, it is kind of a little weird just on a grilled cheese. Maybe like a ham and cheese, right? I put mayo on my grilled. Really, Lottie? Huh. Interesting. I've heard of people like cooking, like using mayo as a base for cooking their grilled cheese, like instead of butter or something. You know, that's really good, apparently. Yeah. Somebody's calling me. K dot. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, that was K dot. Um, ooh, man, we're gonna have a video for you soon. I wasn't live yesterday, but I did work yesterday, and I went out to help K dot on something, and it was pretty egregious. I'll talk about more about that later. Big Chief's in the house. What's up, Big Chief? Nice to have you in here, buddy. Hefe is in here. I'm suing you, Dougie says to Fuzzy. Yeah, don't sue Fuzzy, man. I need my mods. Onions, bologna, and cheese are good. Yeah, Sandy, I'm good with that. Sandy, by the way, thank you for your contributions. I hope you saw my post about everything that I bought so far. I do have to buy a PO box, and I do have to buy food, so that's where the rest of the money is going. But pretty much most of the money, like more than three-quarters of the money is accounted for in those posts. You guys can see the receipts. And I will show you as soon as I get everything and put them all together. And by the way, Paige, I think it was you. I think it was you that called my Prius sissy. And if I can hold all that stuff, I most certainly can. I can put those seats down like no other, Paige. I will have enough room to fit all of that stuff. Is Dusty in here? I know Lisa McPherson Day is coming up pretty soon, if I recall. Grilled cheese, bacon, and tomato on a rye. I don't like rye, but the rest of that sounds great, Peta. Um, Peta, speaking of Peta, please sub to Peta. PETA has been very helpful to me with a lot of things that I needed clarification on. So if the mods can put KT PETA's link in there, sub up to PETA. And if you have a few extra bucks, please help her out. Okay. Um, PETA's fantastic. Thank you, PETA, for all your help helping me out. Right. The fifth for Candlelight Vigil. or THD. I don't know what THD is, Jojo, but thank you. Um, okay, so he gave one to, I think he had a total of three grills, if I'm not mistaken, Becky. He had one that he was trying to sell, one that he gave to Sandra, and that little vegan one that he used yesterday. So I did see you need to waiting till January. That's okay with me. Sandy says, yeah, just on the PO box, Sandy. But everything else, did you see all the stuff that I bought and then the amount that it came to? It came to so far like $822. MLH won't read my comment. Hold on, Dougie. I'll get you, buddy. I missed it. MVP needs fresh tampons and Kotex because he's having a man period. It started yesterday. Mayo on bread before grilling gives great flavor. Free to be me says yes, exactly. Um, he's still. How dare you, Dougie? I'm not butthurt over the mac and cheese. How dare you? Sin is in the house. What's up, Sin? Thank you for subbing to KT. Appreciate that. Oh, somebody put the duck siren in there, so I gotta play that for you. Do I not? Hold on. Oh, and y'all, Monday's gonna be lit. Wait till you guys just be here Monday. Monday's gonna be a great DT. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, why is my shit not working? Hold on. Where's my Fandango? Not Fandango. What do they call that? Farrago. Oh, there we go. That's why. Hold on. Here we go. That's not working. That's really weird. Huh. Wow. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to get that fixed too, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if it works now. Nope. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna quit my soundboard and then put it back up because I need my soundboard to work because I got to play the outro music. Uh, which was an epic stream. Hold on. There we go. What was an epic stream? Uh, so is bald Florida man still locked up? Yeah, he's gonna be locked up for a little while. Let's see. Hold on. I am reading your comments, Dougie. Peter rocks, and she's great movie streams on the weekend on Rumble. Yeah, Rumble allows that shit. YouTube doesn't. I used to do private movie nights, and I got in trouble on RP Grinders when we had movie nights. Oh man. Sub to KT Peta Jojo said, thank you very much for subbing. Make sure you try to help her out too. 43 likes. Ooh, that's pretty low. Can we get at least 7 more? That'd make me happy. I mean, if you want me to take this down, hit the like button, okay? Saw the awesome things that you got to make kits for them, Sandy. I thought that was a great idea. Yeah, Sandy. I was thinking about the money, right? And I started putting stuff from my wish list into my cart, and then all of a sudden I came across that, and I'm like, well, shit, this could be way more efficient if I take this out and this out and this out and just get three of these. I would have loved to have done 100, but then it would have went way over my budget. But it worked out great. We're 72 people are going to get those, um, those backpacks, which is going to be really really nice. Um, how many likes are we up to? Chumley needs plumber glue for that huge crack. I know. I mean, I'm telling you, Brenda. I mean, I look. He talked about what's her name. She talked about. Um, I'm gonna get this off. I can't stand looking at him either. um, but she talked about fat shaming, right? That we're doing all this fat shaming, blah blah blah. There are exceptions to every fucking rules. He's wearing mom jeans. Stinky cat says. Oh boy, man. 58, right on KT Peta. We got it off there. Yeah, everybody was like, fuck that. I don't want to see him anymore. Jojo says, I will Like and again. Please remove or you get a dislike, MLH. Okay, here we go. I removed it, Jojo. He has gained, that's for sure. Well, I mean, look, guys, I'm gonna show you something here. All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you this picture, right? I think this is a funny picture, but look at that picture and then look at this. Tell me he hasn't gained. He's definitely gained, right? I found it funny, and one of his chatters was like, when he got that other channel, quote unquote, back, aka took it off of private. He he said a commenter was like, "It looks like you gained 400 pounds since from 3 years ago," and he's like, more like 64." I'm like, "What, dude? You've gained at least 100 pounds since I first seen you, and you're a big boy then." you know. That means the rest are lurkers from the hypocrite chat. Yeah, probably. Probably, Becky. They can 400 pounds is 28.6 stones. Nah, he's definitely more than that, Jojo says. I don't know. I go back and forth on it. Let me see if I can find a different picture so you guys can see a better scaling. I have a few that people sent to me. But hold on. Let me look. Let me looky loo. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I got one. Hold on. Let me just share it with myself. Why not? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on. Let's see. Is this the one? Yeah. All right. I'll just share this one with y'all. Hold on. Let me airdrop that to myself. There we go. And then I'm going to share this with y'all. You tell me. All right. There we go. Hold on. Now, obviously, but there you go. I mean, someone in KK chat said his love handles were showing. I said that's not his handles, that's his butt. His pants were below it. Oh man, what did Sin say? What are we giving Sin congratulations for? Hold on, I got to give her. I feel left out. I feel left out. I got to give Sin congratulations on something. What do I got to give Sin congratulations on? I'm looking. I lost 106 pounds. I think he found it. Yes. And by the way, congratulations on that for sure. That's no small feat. 106 pounds, and that's fantastic. I wish I could lose about 40 pounds. Let's see. What else do we got here? He's definitely over. Oh, he's more like 400, Stinky Cat. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, he's sideways, so he can't do anything on that. But if I do get a privacy complaint, I'll just clip that out, be done with it. Um, let's see. Just getting caught up on chat here and then we'll end. Uh, Sorry, I don't want to miss any of you all. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to sell crack in LA. Oh, the weed he left on the sidewalk is a crime too. Distribution without a light. Oh, that's right. You mean the weed he left in those tents, Becky? Interesting. Yeah, 420 pounds, Jojo is estimated. I'm guessing that too. That's my guess, about 420. How ironic, 420. It's been a ride for sure and still going, Sin says. Hey, keep it up, Sin. You're doing great. You're doing great. 106 pounds that's amazing, Sin. How dumb was that? A child could have found that. 100%. Mosby, he left it in a tent. He left weed in a tent, which anybody could have found. He said he eats when he's stressed. Dog, dogs for real. He's definitely over. I mean, he's about 400. I'm guessing he's at or above 400, sin for sure. 420 pounds. Blame the shocks on 175 for Dougie. Yeah, that's amazing, Dougie. You're doing great too, buddy. Can someone run facial recognition on a butt crack? Asking for a friend. Fuzzy. Um, his head looks like it weighs 70 pounds. Oof. Oof, Bobby. Welcome, by the way, and thank you for being a Monster Squad member. I eat when I'm stressed. Maybe my stress ain't that bad. Jojo. No one ever overdosed on weed, I know King Charles, but you don't want it in the hands of kids, do you? Highly illegal, you know. That's the point. I wasn't worried about overdosing. I agree. No one really. I mean, there have been cases, King Charles, but it's like being struck by lightning. The chances are so low. You know. His small head weighs 1 gram. Thank you, MLH. Appreciate your kind words. Sin, amazing. Absolutely amazing, Sin. Keep it up. You're doing great. Hang in there. I know it's tough. I've lost weight before, and it's a journey for sure. Um, I can't say much. That's a little too young to be smoking weed, King Charles. I'm a huge weed advocate. I think it's great in a lot of cases. Maybe you had a medical condition that you started smoking at 10. I can understand that. Why did he leave the weed? I don't know, to for the homeless, I guess, dog's rule, but he didn't take into account that there's kids around too. Um, his butt crack's been talking to me lately, Jojo says. Oh man. Okay. So let's wrap up here. I'm tired. I want to get the hell out of here. Been going here over an hour, 2 hours, whatever, you know. All right, guys. Um, I want to say a massive, massive thank you again to everybody that participated and donated. The replay crew, I know you guys are fantastic as well. If you guys want to contribute even more for homeless outreach, please earmark any of those dollars, whether it be PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. If you don't, and you want it to just go directly to me, I could use a little bit of money during the holidays too. I mean, Christmas is coming up. So I appreciate that too. I will be getting a PO box or something soon. After I'm done here, I got a little work on this computer to try to help out to um, ease some of the problems that I've been experiencing with the audio and whatnot. So you know, you want to just email me and give me a shout out too. That really helps my own morale. Um, it. I'm not perfect. I go through my own waves of sadness and happiness like everybody else, but a little bit of encouragement goes a long way. Um, any monetary stuff, don't ever give me money if you guys are struggling or have you know things that you need taken care of. Kels, thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate you. Um, then I appreciate that too if you guys want to throw me a buck or two, because I do I enjoy very few things in life. One of them is helping others. But I do like playing video games, so if I buy a video game or two, I always get them on sale. I will let you guys know that. I don't normally buy games full price because I think they're outrageously priced. Um, but so there's that. So if you're wondering where my money goes, food, normal living expenses, gas sometimes. I do drive a Prius, so I don't have that every week, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, um, every little bit helps me, helps the channel, helps um in my homeless outreach endeavors. I don't trust the 501(c)(3)s around here. Been burned too many times. I'd rather just do things myself. I think we're doing good work. I mean, one person helping 72 people this holiday season with bags that oh yeah, my tattoos too, Becky. I'm sorry. I do like a tattoo now and again. I have a grand total of 4 tattoos, y'all. Um, um, I may get a tattoo. I have an idea of another tattoo I want to get. Personal to me. I just want it. But that's not going to happen for a little bit. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. Um, the wimpiest Toyota ever made. No, 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 my friend. The new Priuses are no longer wimpy. I'm desperate for another tat. Jojo said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I don't care. I mean, I look, I don't live a lavish life. I live a very humble life with oh no, it's definitely not a man bear pig, King Charles. No, no, no man bear pig tattoos at all. Um, I I take very little luxury in life. Video gaming, movies, and tattoos every once in a while. So yeah, no crack, Jojo, no crack. Can it go off-road in the mountains? I'm sure I could try, Dougie. It's a regular car. I mean, it's not like the go-kart that the Priuses were. I know women that live in a Prius. Yes, pluck. Um, they're very good vehicles for that. Very good. Although I would not recommend living in a vehicle. Um, rough life. But anyways, say that for memorial tat for you. My kids always need stuff like food and clothes. Oh yeah, always first page, right? Needs gives Prius steroids. No, gonna be a portrait of Pawn Stars character Chumley, King Charles. No, 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 no. I know what I want. It's personal to me. When I get it, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna have to censor it though, because it's gonna be a nude female. But not of anybody that we know or anything, not a celebrity or anything like that. But whatever. Can be a great light. It can pluck. I wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot to it, pluck. But hey, a Prius is a great vehicle to tattoo of chi. Nah, what? Come on, Dougie. Um, no, it's just something personal to me, Jojo. It's not, it's not nothing. I mean, it's just for me. Look, on my right shoulder, I showed you guys before, I have a monster called a Beholder from Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a dork. My 2 tattoos of my kids, one is of Sandy from SpongeBob, one is of a character named Munchie in Dragon Quest, which is a video game, and then, of course, I have Thanos on my left shoulder that I showed you guys. So, you know, they're not exactly like hardened criminal tattoos. They're you know what I mean? But they mean something to me. Something like that. Oh God, Doug. No, not on my left shoulder. My left shoulder's taken with Thanos. I got room on my right arm. But I don't know. I'm just saying I'm very grateful to all of you. I'm very grateful that I have the channel that I have and the people that are here. Very good friends I've met online. Obviously, you guys know Ellie. I love Ellie, you know, dear friend. Dougie's a dear friend of mine. Like I love all these people. Becky, there's a good group, a good core group of people that gonna get a peckerwood tatted above your belly button. Yeah, yeah, perfect, King Charles. Why not? I have the scene from the African Queen movie, one of adamant with pew pews and a Spider Gwen in Paris tat. Oh, that's a nice little variety, Jojo. I have 4 dragon tattoos. One is a big one across the back, bottom of my back, and says, "Oh, that's awesome, awesome." I don't love you, Dougie says. Well, that's okay because I love you, Dougie. What did PETA say? Uh, I missed your comment, PETA. Hang on. Where is it? Give the good people and fuck giving to the assholes. Give to the good people and fuck giving to the assholes for their own wrongdoing. Just free advice to think about, KT PETA says. I think that's sound advice, KT. Uh, you guys suck. All right, everybody. Look, have a great rest of your day. Man Bear Pig actually did a really good thing. Giving out to the homeless the way that he did. I just don't like the hypocrisy of that. Just don't be a hypocrite and call other people out for doing good deeds. That's all. That's all. All right. If you're struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember somebody out there, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. Really think about that, okay? I don't say it just to say it. Think about that, right? There is a hotline you can dial in North America. That hotline is 988. Dial that number, and that'll get you connected to somebody that can help you out. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, you know, and click on any of those options, and they will help you get some help. Okay? Take care, my friends. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you on a absolute fire edition of DT on Monday. It's going to be a scorcher. I already know the plans. Jojo, I'll be emailing you a little bit later. But hold on, because it's going to be a good one. Later, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you guys all on Monday.